just did a video for, will this work better? To update my teeth. Oh my gosh, I wonder if this is going to record sideways though. I guess we'll find out together now, won't we? So anyway, like I'm laying down in my bed because I feel crappy. But I wanted to start doing like maybe vlogs in addition to my Facebook, or maybe just not doing Facebook because I always post it every morning, but it's getting longer and longer. I just don't have the energy to blog, do groups and all that stuff, but it's just some people, I don't know, over the years we've had a connection, and like when we share stuff, you know, I don't want to say it's to be alone, not to feel alone, but I'm understanding that more and more. So anyway, this I just wanted to address about me, for those who need to reacquaint, or we just haven't spoken in a while or ever. So I probably never comb my hair. Every time I say I am, I don't. It comes out sometime. It's either here, it's been here. Who knows? I just give up on it at this point. I sometimes try to pin it back or something, but laying down so much, whatever I have in my head just hurts. My head, everything hurts. So that's why I just don't care. And I never leave my house anymore except go to the doctor and I put a hat on. And what else is going on? So I have Crohn's and colitis. Yes, both. They confirmed that when I had my first surgery. I have a ileostomy, which I'm going to do videos on it again too because I haven't. And although my Crohn's is nothing like it was, my main problem is that when I had my, well, different doctors, I guess, do different things, but they had said they changed the procedure to do it in 2 phases when they remove your colon, just to be sure, number one, that, you know, you can't do a reverse one, all that. And because I was diagnosed with colitis first and confirmed, and then tested positive for the Crohn's, says then did, you know, but it was never actually in my ileum beyond that. We just didn't know till the first surgery. So although he put my stoma in as permanent, my rectum and stuff was still left in case we could reconnect. So did not happen. Within 2 weeks of the surgery, it was just extreme bleeding all over the place and everything. I literally have been infected anywhere in my mouth. I've had mouth sores. I have permanent throat damage, which we saw when I did the upper ball small follow-through thing. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay on track. It's just so hard to think these days. Okay, so yeah, so when I did my second one, they removed the rest, but the reason we kept my rectum is because I had a stage 4 tear with my first 3 children. I have 4, not 100, just I know that sounded weird. And I had all these problems to start with down there. So we just felt, oh, you know, we'll take medicine and clear it up. Nothing still did. Humira did. Nothing just works for me like it did before. And so I'll go back thinking, oh, we're just going to get that removed and it's all good. Oh, turns out he left almost a foot of colon behind, which, and for a year they didn't believe me. My GI, I mean, the surgeon kept saying it was healing, and you know, I had those 2 surgeries back to back. They cut you from like all the way here above your navel, but literally from the top of my vagina. I didn't do that a cross cut like when you get a C-section or something, because my stomach looked like it was about 12 months pregnant. My colon was so swollen, and they thought it would explode. So anyway, yeah, we didn't do that. And now it's just infected, so it bleeds all the time. It puts out this horrid smell and discharge and stuff. And I want to say Fisher, I hope I'm saying that right, because I haven't spoken about it in so long. You know, it could even come out my vagina, like it did with the first and second surgery. It's just a whole nasty thing. And so it's very painful. When I haven't sat, now it took them a year to even listen to me. Then I went through all the tests and stuff. When I got a different surgeon who said she could remove it, then we got the test. She was like, oh, no way, you're going to die. You don't have tissue to close. Then I have the heart thing. They cannot confirm or deny the bicuspid because they would have to look down or something. First they said I had it, but then another doctor said it could hide. And so it just turned into a mess. And then the further it got, she just felt uncomfortable. And so I felt if she didn't have faith in herself, why should I? And I said I'd find a new doctor, but it's only 2 in my town that can do it, and they come from Chicago, but I actually need to go to Chicago. And I cannot sit, because when I sit, it's so infected and hurts so bad when I sit all the way to my, above my belly button. It hurts. If I walk, be in a car, any movement, just hurts. I'm talking to the point that I've been in the emergency room a couple of times. They begged me to take morphine. They couldn't get my heart rate down because of the pain. Just on and on. So yeah, I got all that going on that I need to fix. And now that it's a new year, I couldn't go before because besides just being sick, I don't drive or nothing, and my husband is the only person I have to depend on. He had cancer the year before last and used all his days off work, and then this past year he had tendonitis extremely bad, and they took him off work for a year. Technically, I guess I can't talk about his job because then that'll lead to his job and that'll be trouble. Right, so anyway, we're hoping now he'll have days off to take me. And what else? Oh yeah, so I have fibromyalgia. This has been like an ongoing thing. As far as I remember very well, back to age 11. Or maybe that's just when I remember most with people teasing me, including adults, and stuff like that. But now it's got to the point, like you'll see, it's very few shirts I can wear. They have to be the same inside, and now it's like extremely soft. And I'm sure if we had the money, we could buy more expensive things, which are soft. But so people that have, somebody donated gifts to my family from like the kids' school one year, and somebody else, and they gave my 15-year-old a couple of shirts that I can wear those. Then we found that they make a boys' men's Hanes, I think. It's really soft, like when you wash it, you get those balls inside. And it got to the point I couldn't even stand that. And these sheets that I have on my bed, we actually looked them up because when I found out these were the only ones I got to the point I could stand. I guess I had bought them in 2008 or 9. I went back to buy some more. They didn't sell them, and I was so scared because I spent just so much money trying to get sheets. Even other people, like, we'll go fill them, but then when I put them, lay on it, especially when I'm in the flare, which is all the time now, because when you have one illness, especially autoimmune, they just set each other off. So I'm always set off because something's always wrong. And it's just very painful, It's almost like the shingles, but not quite. When I had the shingles on my left side, I even had to just lay with no clothes sometime, lay on my right side, and just put a sheet over me if somebody came in the room because it hurt that bad for something to touch me. Showering is bad. I may or may not shower. When I do, I'm just happy. I don't know, it just goes on. And now, I don't know if you could, what kind of angle can I get this? There's this bone that goes in your wrist. Well, actually, it's not even my wrist. It's in the middle of my hand. And it sticks out. It's not as bad right now because I've done nothing. But it's starting to stick out further and further, and it hurts really bad. On my other hand, the lady already said I have cysts, and it needs to be operated on. And on this finger, I thought I had broke it one day, just opening cream. It's a lump right here. So it was really swollen, like my whole finger and stuff. Go to the ortho, then I had to go to another one. And first they thought it was fractured, broke, then fractured, and then it turns out it's just spontaneous grown bone growth. They have no idea why or anything else. Now they want me to go see a special specialist, but even though I have Medicare and my husband has Blue Cross, both are really crappy, and we end up with such bills. And they said, that place is expensive, so I don't know what's going on. But the other thing, though, if I'm having all this bone just being displaced in my body, they're not sure. It's like some other form of arthritis, like with colitis. When in a flare, you have a certain kind of arthritis. It just gets really complicated. Now I don't know because I don't have the money to go see and stuff. But I'll try to do videos on just each thing as I can, But I want you to be aware. I probably had the same clothes on all the time because that's all I had. The same sheet to be on my head, on my bed, because it's only one other sheet I can even lay on while these get washed. I don't know how to edit. I mean, I actually, okay, I do. But it takes a long time. I have to sit up and go through all this stuff, so I probably won't. So whatever you see is what you get. Hey, fast forward through it, whatever you need to do. I curse a lot. I curse often. So, hey, deal with it. And I don't know what else to tell you, because I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. But Facebook, I'm Lying Black, one word, facebook.com/lyingblack. If you want to follow me, please don't add me as a friend unless you're my friend, or we're going to be friends. And my blog is theinvisibleamongus.com. That's my blog. That's also on YouTube. And I might even make up just a Facebook page and switch to that, so I can, because it's getting too crowded with my personal crap. And I don't know. I'll put links in. You know what? I'll do that. I'll edit this when I figure it out. All right. So this is already 11 minutes and it's getting long. I just wanted to refresh you on a few things I had. I know I'm missing something. I don't count asthma as a big thing, although that really sucks this time of year. So as I remember, like I said, do another video and stuff, and I want to do more of my Crohn's, my ileostomy and stuff. And I don't want it to be anything discouraging. I just want it to be real. Everybody puts in there either so freaking angry, I can't deal with it, or it's a constant whine thing, which I know we all have to vent and get out, and stuff. Or either it's always, these young 15-year-old, 20-year-old pretty girls who bounce around. It's like, oh, and yeah, I had that surgery done. And now I run 10K. No, it's not always like that. Sometimes you are the parent. Sometimes you are the one trying to get your kid together. You lose your house like we did, or you get it done. It's not the answer to life. Crohn's is for life. It can flare up anytime, all the time. Shit just happens. So I just want it to be, real. I've been asked to write a book for so many years. I started one when I was, 15, never did. It seems like every year I'm starting one. But this last hospital visit, even the doctors, maybe it's the surgery, they just totally shocked. They said I would die. They just said there's no way I would recover. So, I think I look at things pretty positive. I'm just a really fucking realist, because I am the mom, I am the wife, I am the one that people talk to, and I can't sit and say, oh, well, it'll just work itself out. No. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to upload this, and I hope I don't have to edit it, God, because it's 12, 13 minutes. And I'll try to make the future ones shorter. Alright? Alright, smooch.